All right, well, let's try to figure out how we can play this tricky little tune by Israel Houghton. So that first chord is really just a D major 7 flat 5. And if you know this major 7 chord here, this D major 7 chord, you're really just flatting the 5. But you're playing it with an inversion like this. So you have your ring finger at the A string at the 5th fret, your pinky at the D string at the 6th fret, and then you're barring with your index finger the G and the B string at the 2nd fret. So you're playing with this. So that's that riff. Now the chord. Now that the riff itself is really just pedaling off of the open A string, the 5th string. So the lick is really just based on, you're using just the D string and the G string. So on the D string it's 6, 4, 2. So just get that. And just remember you're pedaling with this low A. Now the second part of that riff is, so again, just on the D string, just the melody on the D string, 7, 9, 11, 6, 7 to 6, then to on the G string, 7 to 6. So then you're incorporating the pedal of the A. And then it goes back to the intro riff. Same riff. And then there's a slight variation on the second part where it goes. So that's. And then it goes back to the original riff. Right there, ends right there, and then we go into the chords. So really it's just this, take this D shape that you know down here and just move it all the way up to the 9th fret. And you're going to leave the A and the D string open. So it's like a second inversion A chord. But it's that D shape that you know from down here, and just moving it up. And then the second chord is stock position A, keeping that low A going in the bass. And then you're going to a different inversion of a F sharp minor 7 chord, which you probably know this chord, but we're playing it this way. We're leaving that high E string open. So it's your middle finger, A string on the 9th fret, index finger, D string 7th fret, ring finger, G string at the 9th fret, and then your pinky on the B string at the 10th fret. So you're getting this sound. So far we have. Now you're playing an E, and then we're going to a D with 3rd in the bass, which is basically this chord, but you're putting the 3rd in the bass. But the way I'm fingering it is I'm leaving the D string and the high E string open. So you have that sound. So it's the ring finger on the A string at the 9th fret, leaving the open D, and then my index finger is on the G string at the 7th fret, and my pinky is at the B string on the 10th fret. So it should sound like that. And then the next chord is A with C sharp in the bass. So ring finger, 9th fret, at low E string, you're muting the A string, you're not playing that. So the meat of your middle finger is muting the A string. Index finger D string, 7th fret, ring finger, G string, 9th fret, pinky is at the B string, 10th fret. So you're getting this sound. And then you go back to that E chord. And I'm doing a little sus thing here. I'm just taking my middle finger and placing it right under the index finger on the D string. So, and then you just go back to the intro. Same chords. And then that last chord is, which is really a D, an E with G sharp in the bass, but you're actually replacing the root E here with the 9, which is the F sharp. So you're playing kind of like a G sharp minor 7, sorry, but you're allowing the high E and the B string to ring out. So that is the intro. So here's the verse. I'll just play it for you just to get you familiar with it. So let's just get that part. So it's really, it's not too difficult actually. It's take the open D string, index finger, G string at the 7th fret, pinky on the B string at the 10th fret, and you're just playing this pattern. And then you're doing that intro riff that you know. F sharp minor 7, so you're just playing the A string at the 9th fret, and the your ring finger is on the G string at the 7th fret, 9th fret, sorry, and then your pinky B string 10th fret. So, and then you're just moving it down to an E, D, A. Back to F sharp minor, E, back to the E, and then it's again the same riff. Back to that F sharp minor, E, strum a D, and just I like to slide up to the E, and then it goes into the next part of the song, which we'll talk about in a sec. All right, so the little musical interlude before the first chorus is just to A with C sharp in the bass. So this is a little bit of a stretch because you have your pinky on the A string at the 4th fret, your index finger is on the D string at the 2nd fret, and then your middle finger is right underneath it on the G string at the 2nd fret. So you have this. You have this sound. And then it just goes to the D. So it's chorus. You hold my world in your hands. You hold my world in your hands. I am amazed at you. I am amazed that you love me. All right, so A, just that A. You hold my world in your hands. High E and B string open. A with C sharp in the bass, we learned, to D, E, F sharp minor 7, and you're leaving the high E and the B string open, back to that A with C sharp in the bass, that you love me. Alright, so that's F sharp and then D, or E rather, with G sharp in the bass, and then to the second part of the chorus. You hold my world in your hands. You hold my world in your hands. So what that is that's just taking that D and sliding it down a half step, but you're going to put your pinky up on the D string on the 3rd fret for the bass note. So it's just really a D flat with 3rd in the bass. And then it goes to the F sharp. In your hands. So the cool thing is that the second verse is identical to the first verse. So just play the same thing again. With the exception that that second part of the verse, or the part that I'm calling the little musical interlude before the chorus, is different when it's going into the second chorus. So it goes like this. E, A with C sharp in the bass, to D with F sharp in the bass. To the second chord. So that D with F sharp in the bass, if you don't know that chord, take your middle finger, place it on the 2nd fret E string. You're going to mute the A, open D, ring finger is on the G string 2nd fret, pinky is on the B string 3rd fret. So you're getting this sound. And that little run is D, E, D with F sharp in the bass, A, and then E with G sharp in the bass, allowing the high E and the B string to ring out. So what that is you're taking your ring finger, A string at the 4th fret, muting the A, index finger is on the D string 2nd fret, pinky is on the G string 4th fret, and you're getting this sound. And then you're going back to the A with C sharp in the bass, to the D. And now you're into the second chorus, which is exactly the same as the first chorus. So that weird chord. Intro. All right, so now we're at the end of the song, the part of the song where I like to call the "You Won't Let Go of Me" part. And the cool thing about this is that Israel, basically every 8 bars, he's introducing either a new chord to the progression or a new rhythm figure. So it's always building and progressing. So it starts off on the breakdown with that A that's pretty familiar through this song, letting that high E and the B string on top ring out, and then it goes to the D with 3rd in the bass, that low A and the high E string ringing out, back to the A, and then it's going to this G add 2. So basically it's this G chord that you probably know here, where you take your middle finger, 6th string, 3rd fret, ring finger, 3rd fret, B string. So you're getting that, and then you're just adding the A note on top of the 5th fret on the high E string. So you're getting, and then the final chord is the, getting that. Never let go, you won't let go of me. And then he adds a new chord. And that is basically, it's like a G major 7, this G major 7 here, but you're allowing the high E string to ring out and you're putting the low A in the bass. So like a G with A in the bass. And then back to the A, into that G2, and that is just basically E with G sharp in the bass. And then we go to another set of 8. Let go of me. You won't let go of me. And that weird chord. So that's basically that D, but you're sliding it down a half step, and then you're putting F in the bass, the 3rd in the bass, so that's just putting your pinky up on the D string 3rd fret. And then it's going to F sharp minor 7, A with C sharp in the bass, G add 2, and it does that section again. And then we have another new 16 bar section, and it's, you know, it starts. You won't let go of me. You will take care of me. You will take care of me. You won't let go. Never let go. You will take. So what that is, so you have your A. And then just put G in the bass. You won't let go of me. And then the D with F sharp in the bass that you know. And then this is just fifths. So E down to E flat. And then you're going to play a D minor 6th. So what that is, open D, middle finger on the 7th fret G string, index finger on the B string at the 6th fret, and then your ring finger is on the 7th fret of the high E string, so you're getting that. And then the little turnaround is A with C sharp in the bass, F minor 7, again leaving all of this high E and B string ringing out, E with G sharp in the bass, and then to A. And it does that part twice. And then it builds even more, because then it gives you a rhythm now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let go. Won't let go. So that's the whole song. So basically, what that is that it's the, you know, the A with G in the bass, and then the D with F sharp in the bass, and then you have the E fifths to E flat, and then that D minor 6, and then A with C sharp in the bass, F sharp minor, E with G sharp in the bass to A, D with F sharp in the bass, then back to that A with G in the bass, and then it goes to this another inversion of a D minor 6. And all that is open D, middle finger is on the G string at the 2nd fret, open B string, index finger is on the E string at the 1st fret, and then the little tag turnaround. So So that's the whole song, guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope, as always, that you're growing and moving forward in your guitar playing abilities. Thanks. If you haven't, subscribe, and I'll get more videos up as soon as I can. Thanks.